Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are going to continue in our opening of random wax packs. So have added a new addition to our mix today. So we'll introduce that in just a second, but I'm really excited about it. So we are going to continue with our Bowman with the 89, 1990, and 1991. Looking for, obviously, we have the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie in this, among others. The 1990 and 91 have select rookies in here. 91 especially is exciting with Chipper Jones, Jim Tomei rookies. Do have Mike Mussina, Ivan Rodriguez, Javi Lopez, Jeff Bagwell, among others. So quite a few nice cards in the Bowman series in those 3 years. We do also have 88 score, continuing to look for Tom Glavine rookies, specifically 89. Do have Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio, among others. And then 1990 score, we also have the Frank Thomas draft pick card, as well as the Bo Jackson football baseball card. And then 1991 Series 1, specifically looking for Mike Mussina, among others. Uh, then we go into the actual junk wax era packs here. We do have 1988 Fleer, still trying to get our first Edgar Martinez. I don't think I've pulled a Tom Glavine or Matt Williams out of this box yet, so those are still lingering out there. 89 Fleer, which is the exciting pack here because I do have error box here that has the Bill Ripken error, as well as Ken Griffey Jr. and others in the set. The Randy Johnson rookies in here, but it's that one does seem to be the black box version, which is the lesser expensive of them. 1990 Fleer, not the greatest set there, but a few nice cards there. And then in Donruss we have 88. Just purchased this one recently, looking for a Roberto Alomar rookie, which I've never opened up in a pack. Not even sure if I've ever owned a Roberto Alomar rated rookie. So this is a box that I'm excited about, even though it's not one of the more valuable sets out there. And then we have the 1989 Donruss, which has the Griffey Jr. Card that has eluded me in these boxes. I feel like I get one out of about every 3 boxes, so I'm hoping to break that streak with this one here. And then the 1990 Donruss, again, not one of the more sought-after sets, but still a pretty fun set to open up. We do have a 1990 Upper Deck pack, high numbers, looking for find the Reggie, specifically out of these. The 91 Upper Deck, looking for the Michael Jordan SP1, Chipper Jones, and Mike Mussina rookies. And then our new edition, we do have a 1994 Collector's Choice Series 2, where we are looking for an Alex Rodriguez rookie, among others, in this box here. And then we have a couple studio. We have a 91 studio and a 92 studio, and then a 1990 Leaf Series 1, looking for Sammy Sosa and Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, or Ken Griffey Jr. second year Sosa rookie card, among other cards in the set here. So we're just going to go ahead and start ripping through it here. Now that the introduction is out of the way. If you followed my videos and watched them, I've had mixed luck here. One of the good things, bad things about getting a box and opening up multiple packs is you're going to get a lot of dud packs in there. You're pretty much going to have a few good packs in there, but it's still fun to do a little bit of variety here. We start off with the 88 score with Charlie Liebrant, Frank White, so we have a couple Royals up front. Mike Witt, Steve Lombardozzi, Scott Fletcher, Johnny Ray, Mike Gallego, Eddie Milner, Bill Madlock, Glenn Davis, Guy Hoffman, Gary Matthews, and Steve Lake. So not a whole lot out of that pack here. And let's go ahead and go with the 88 Fleer. Still looking for Edgar Martinez. And we start off with a Jack Clark All-Star in the back. Now we have a Houston Astros team sticker. I forgot that the set is very difficult to scroll through. So we have Dwayne Murphy, Vance Law, Bill Pacoda, Dave Concepcion, Mike Leond, Rafael Santana, Willie Frazier, Von Hayes. We have a Fred McGriff second-year card. Mike Felder, Bobby Meacham. There's a Bonds second-year card for Fleer, even though he did have an 86 traded, and Kent Herbeck. So going back in here, a little known fact about Vance Law, he does have a brother named Cole. So Cole's, and he has a law, and it's called Cole's Law. Dad joke 101. All right, so let's go ahead and go to 89 score. And we're going to start off with Rob Deere, Mark Langston, Greg Gagne, Rob Murphy, Kent Tekulve, always had those creepy glasses, Bob Nepper, Dave Collins, Jesse Orozco, Pat Perry, Mike Davis, Joe McGrain, Todd Burns, Jimmy Key, Bob McClure, Mario Soto, and Mark Williamson. So not one of the better packs for 89 score. And we're going to go over here to 1990 Upper Deck. Skip around a little bit today here to get to some of the better packs, more exciting packs. And we start off the 90 Upper Deck with Mike Marshall and Chet Lemon, Dave Johnson. And as everybody loves to hate on Upper Deck, they were horrible about having cards every direction and made it very frustrating to sort through, especially when you opened up the box all at once. And Jeff Robinson, and I have to say that's one of the reasons why I'm opening up multiple types of packs at a time, just because I don't want to get to Upper Deck and have to sort through them all. But we do also have Rick Rhoden, Rod Nichols, Delino DeShields, rookie, so that would have been an exciting card to get at the time. We have a Milwaukee Brewers hologram, Mitch Webster, Tim Leary, Joey Cora, Alvaro Espinosa, Dwight Evans. We have a Tino Martinez rookie card, so that's an exciting card to get. Jack Howell and Joe Carter. So with the Tino there, that's definitely not a bad pack at all. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to the 1990 Bowman. Looking for the Frank Thomas rookie out of this pack. We have Kevin Mitchell, Mike Bilecki, John Orton, Pete Incaviglia, Dean Wilkins, Mike Devereaux, Carlos Martinez. We have the Dwight Gooden art card, Mike Scioscia, Jeff Branson, Mark Davis, Billy Spires, Mel Hall, Scott Ruskin, and Gary Gaetti. So nothing too great in that pack. And we're going to go to 1990 Fleer. And we start off with Fernando Valenzuela, Brady Anderson, Jim DeShays, Carney Lansford, Tommy Green. There's a Dion somewhat rookie card. Terry Mulholland, Julio Franco, Derek Lilliquist. We have a Will Clark, Kevin Mitchell duo card. Scott Terry, Scott Bales, David Cohn, Jeff Ballard, and Bill Kruger. So not a great pack, but not a bad pack either. And now we'll go ahead and go to 1990 Donruss, since we're sticking on 1990, and go ahead and get in the year that didn't have a lot of great rookies in it out of the way. Unfortunately, this is not an error box, so there's no chance of the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative card, which would definitely be exciting to open up. All right, but we start off with John Cangelosi, Kevin Seitzer, Marty Clary, Mike Felder, Brett Butler, Storm Davis, John Moses, Rick Russell, Marquise Grissom rated rookie, which would have been exciting to open up in 1990, Scott Lusader, Dave Gallagher, Jay Buhner, Eric Schau, Tim Belcher, Rick Mailer, and Mike Sharperson. So definitely with the Shields would have been a fun card or fun pack to open up at the time. And we'll go ahead and go with 88 Donruss and see if we can pull out Alomar rated rookie. We have Al Newman. There's a Tom Glavine rookie, so definitely a nice start to that pack. Dennis Martinez, Jose Rijo, Jerry Don Gleaton, Mike Devereaux, Jay Buhner, Spike Owen, Jim Morrison, Devon White, the Diamond Kings checklist, Keith Hughes. A regular checklist would have been quite upset to open up that pack in 88 with 2 checklists there. Doug Sisk with a really weird smile, and Mike Scott, Donruss team MVP. So not a bad pack there. And now we'll go ahead and open up one of the studio packs, 1991 studio. A very different set. Some much different photos here. And we have a Mark Langston to start off. Kevin Moss, who would have been exciting to open up back at the day. Jack McDowell is one of my high school best friend's favorite player at the time. Ed Whitson. There's Darryl Strawberry, looking quite suave. Matt Williams, looking like he's not really sure what to do with that bat. And then we have Bill Sampson, Tony La Russa checklist, B.J. Surhoff, looking like a solid yearbook photo. And then our final one, Dave Magadan, trying to look like he's looking tough and handsome at the same time. So looks like he's trying to impress the ladies. All right, so let's go ahead and go with the 91 Score Series 1. Still trying to pull out our first Musina draft pick out of this box here. And we start off with Orion Sandberg, Rob Dibble, Don Mattingly. As I've often said with Score, they did a lot of putting the stars up front early in the pack, so you open it up and right away you're excited because you've gotten some good noticeable name players. We have Todd Hundley, rookie, not really rookie since he did have a 1990 Upper Deck, but here's his Score rookie. I've gotten a lot of those autographed back in the day. Gerald Clark, Charlie Hayes, Spanky LaValliere, Kevin McReynolds, Melito Perez, Larry Sheets, Jody Reed, and Chris Gwynn. So I definitely would have been happy to open up this pack back in 91. All right, and let's go ahead and open up the 92 studio pack here. And we find Glenn Allen Hill, Pete Harnish, Tony Phillips, Ramon Martinez, Brett Main, looking really excited to be there, Tim Wallach, Robin Yount, Danny Tartable, Tom Candiotti, Tom Gordon, Yvonne Calderon, and Scott Fletcher. Nothing too crazy with that pack. All right, so now we're going to go ahead. Let's open up our first 89 pack. Let's go with the 89 Bowman, looking for Griffey Jr. Or Junior Griffey, as a lot of people call him. And we start off with the art reprint card of Willie Mays, Mike Aldretti, Harold Reynolds, Mark Gubiza, Harold Baines, I believe. No, Ozzie Guillen. No, I'd get that one messed up here. Then there's Glenn Davis, Dave Valley, Floyd Youngman, checklist card, Monty Ferris, Ron Kittle, Chuck Finley, and Juan Bell. Nothing too crazy there. And let's do 1990 Score. We'll finish out the Score packs today here. Greg Vaughn on the back. Would have been excited to open it up and see him in 1990. But we have Omar Vizquel, Felix Fermin, Danny Tartable, Cal Eldred, who had a pretty decent career. Nothing too great. A lot of injury issues. Mike Pagarullo, Pascal Perez, Curtis Wilkerson, Mark Grace, Barry Larkin, Bobby Bonilla, Ken Griffey Sr., Randy McCament, who had a very creepy Upper Deck card that year, and then Greg Vaughn. So would have been really excited to open that one up back in the day. All right, so let's go ahead now with the 91 Upper Decks. Still trying to end my bad luck streak of no Jordan SP1s, which is a really hard card to find. Didn't realize how hard it was back in the day. But we start off with the Nolan Ryan non-autograph. And we have Hal Morris, Billy Ripken, Roger Salkhead, who had a pretty disappointing career compared to the expectations, I should say. Tim Wallach, Wayne Edwards. We have a Philadelphia Phillies hologram. Terry Steinbach, Mike Boddicker, Scott Aldred, Mark Grant, Roger McDowell, Tim Burke, Sam Horn, Frank Viola, and then a Rick Mailer. So nothing too great in that pack there. The Nolan was a nice card, but all right. So let's go ahead and do the Leaf. Looking for another Griffey. So I have pulled one of each out of this box here. I'm still looking for more because I'm greedy. Kent Herbeck takes the front. Had a lot of the first top cards getting damaged in this box here, and fortunately it's Kent Herbeck and not a Griffey. Dan Plesac, Jeff Parrott, Frank White, Checklist, Kevin McReynolds, Matt Noakes, Spike Owen, Joey Albert Bell, Kirk Gibson, Robin Ventura, Bill Doran, Mark Langston, Randy Myers, and Mike Greenwell. So a lot of notable stars in that pack, so nothing too bad to complain about. And let's go ahead and do the 89 Upper Deck. 89 Donruss, not Upper Deck. I wish it was an 89 Upper Deck box that I had. We have Mike Lacoste, Dave Island, Larry Anderson, Oswald Peraza, Jeff Russell, Rolando Romas, Steve Rosenberg, Dave Henderson, Mike Henneman, Jody Davis, Steve Lyons, Andres Galarraga, Scott Medvin, Oil Can Boyd, and Lenny Dykstra. So none of the big names in that pack here. All right, so now we'll go ahead and go with the 91 Bowman. Get some really bad gum stains on the gum card here, so try and see what we've got. We do have a Deion Sanders card, Eddie Murray, Jim Abbott, Carlton Fisk. So a lot of really big names in this pack, and then added to it George Brett, Mike Greenwell, Tony Fernandez. So that was an amazing half of a pack here. Aaron Holbert, Scott Sanderson, Kerry Woodson, Bo Alred, Rick Wilkins, Tony Phillips, and Mark Lewis. So none of the big rookies, but overall a good pack when you look at all the star names in there. So we're going to save the error card, hoping for a Bill Ripken error. We're going to go ahead and open up the 94 Collector's Choice. It's the first pack I've opened up of these. These tend to stick together a lot, so I'm hoping that I didn't buy a box that's bricked here. But in the back we have scratch-off game there. Have a Jack Morris with a silver signature. And then we have a team checklist. I believe that is Gary Sheffield on the front. Didn't recognize him at first. And we have Jeff Brantley. These aren't caked together too bad here, so I don't look like we're going to get any paper loss. But there's Mark Clark, Jose Guzman, Travis Fryman, one of my favorite players of the time, since he shares the same name as myself. Kurt Abbott, and Joe Orsulak, Judd Buechler, Teddy Higuera, and then we get a Ken Griffey Jr. checklist. So not one of the more valuable Griffies, but still any Griffey is always a good Griffey. So it's nice to see that there's no caked and bricked cards in there, so it gives me hope for the rest of the box. All right, and then we go to our 89 Fleer, where we are looking for the Bill Ripken error, as well as some of the other error cards which aren't as valuable, and Ken Griffey Jr. rookies. Have gotten one of each of the Ken Griffey rookie and Bill Ripken, so hopefully out of this box, so hopefully we'll get another one. We start with Juan Agosto, Dave Stewart, Sandy Alomar card, Steve Shields, Shane Rawley, Gino Petralli, Ozzie Virgil, have Andres Galarraga and Gerald Perry, Ken Daly, Dave Clark, Dave Cohn, Larry Sheets, Mike Birkbeck, Jeff Montgomery, and Sid Fernandez. So didn't finish strong. Still always a lot of fun opening up these packs here. Tend to open up them more often than I would tell myself I'm going to, just because it's so much fun. And it is addicting. So if you ever get into opening card packs again, you're going to find it is addicting and you're not going to want to stop. And I think that's half the fun of collecting, is just the opening the cards and seeing what you get. But if you do like this kind of content, please, again, like and subscribe. I'm trying to further my cards that I have to open up. I have a exciting box of 86 Donruss, which I've never opened up any of those packs, so I've got a box of those coming soon. Trying to get my first Canseco rookie from Donruss, as well as Fred McGriff. I do have a couple other lesser exciting packs or boxes to open up, so getting back with some of the Topps series that I had opened up and gotten away from. So I do have an 88 Topps and a 1990 Topps box coming, and I'm going to be looking out for some others in the near future as well. So again, I hope to see you all back with me soon. Appreciate you stopping in, and hope everybody has a great day. And if you're opening packs, happy opening.